Welcome back to Draft Out. We are trying to get Warden even though we suck at the game. There are some trolling, there's some accidents, there's some fun in this video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'm going to keep running some Draft Out till I get better. We have a Swamp Hut seed here, which I don't really like, but it's whatever. And the first two items I want to get are a pot and a suspicious stew and go from there. I definitely need to start planning more, but that's kind of the goal. And then every draft out begins with getting some wood and some stones. That's pretty much the start of it. Because I'm like trying to get a furnace as quick to get a pot. And I'm like, he's probably going to play for yellow sheep. I did see a birch forest, as you saw earlier, but I said I didn't want to go for that line. Then I got the stone tools essentials here. Then I grabbed the flour for the suspicious stew. Planning ahead, super important. And then getting clay for the pottery shard. Then he got bone meal, which I'm like, whatever. I was never going for it. Then he got yellow sheep, but I kind of knew what line he was doing, and I was ahead in the furnace game, so I was happy. Then pot was free here. Then I'm like still in planning mode, grabbing the materials for suspicious stew, because you need a flour. And then I'm at the witch's hut and got a mushroom, and I'm like, oh, suspicious stew. But he gets monster hunter. I start getting worried, but I'm like, I'm going to secure it because he's probably not in the hut. Then I killed a witch for some redstone because you always need redstone. And then the next thing I'm going for is the pink magenta wool. So we need a lot of clay for that. And then I'm like, hey, there's some sheeps here. And I'm like, wait a minute, I can actually go for drowning just because I can get a bed. You don't usually want to reset yourself. One of my biggest issues is like multitasking. So I'm like, okay, while I'm drowning, I can smelt this and get 2 birds with 1 stone. And then this drowning process is painful, but here you go. Then I'm like planning, okay, I need sugarcane for the banner patterns, and I need the workstations, but I'm going for workstations now. That's kind of what I'm going for. And then I murder some more poor sheeps. Then he got campfire, which I kind of trolled because I had the furnace lead and I just didn't get it, but I just didn't think about it. Like, I should have done it. Check the ruin portal for some loot. Then I need bone meal for pink dye, so I start using the composter, but this takes a little bit longer than I expected. Then I needed 1 more bone meal for the road to make the pink magenta terracotta. Hey, you know that thing about multitasking? Make sure you get wood when you're smelting or doing other things, because you'll need it. I'm not gonna lie, I had this 10,000 IQ play getting stone slab for a grindstone from the ruin portal, and I was excited about that. Then I went back to the witch's hut to get the cauldron, and I wish I grabbed it the first time, but remembering every single thing in draft out is not possible unless your brain's just massive. I guess mine isn't. Then I went to the ocean because I had time to kill before night, and I'm like, hey, a geode here. But honestly, it was a bad mistake. But it ended up working out. And then this mob spawner, I'm like, wait, there might be iron in here. And then there was iron. I was like, okay, we got something in the works here. Then here I was preparing for bog, 7 hostiles, and spyglass, so I got some copper. And then I like planning. I'm actually getting so much better. I'm like, I'm gonna keep this Enderman because I know I need it, and then those skeletons will start beating me up. Then I just kill 7 mobs, and mind you, he gets weenie to go deeper without getting hot stuff. Not even an ass. It's okay. But look at this egg throw, though. Then I low-key thought it was a banner goal, and I'm like, what am I doing? But it's okay. I was like, what am I doing? And I'm like, oh, it's a shield. But I still end up getting this. And I thought this was funny, so I had to add in here. Like, I don't know how that skeleton didn't wake me up. Then he got Soul Lantern, but he was getting Nether Gold, so I wasn't too worried about it. Then I started working on multitasking for saplings and spyglass. But I was pretty sure I had him be on spyglass. See, he just got hot stuff. I couldn't believe it. That's why I checked the chat there. And then this is just me spying on a bunch of mobs. And then I decided to go for 100 mobs. Honestly, it was a very bad decision now looking back at it, because it was just a waste of time. It's something I should have forced all at once. I didn't realize how long it takes to kill 100 mobs. And then he got the gold breed hoglins, but like I said, another goal, wasn't really too worried about it. Then he got every type of mushroom here. Like I said, another nether goal, wasn't too worried. And then I started getting clay, preparing to get the 3 banner patterns. You need a brick, oxeye daisy, and vine. And I already got the vine, so I was pretty happy about that. Then he got Minecrafter. It's okay. Then you can see my slow crafting methods while I'm trying to get this banner pattern thing. It's me getting another sapling. Oh, remember when I talked about not remembering everything? Yeah, I needed magma to break an armor piece, and guess what happens? He beat me to it. And then I started making my way to my last sapling because I see a spruce tree. He beat me to it. And then I'm like, okay, I need to start killing mobs and getting food. And I didn't want to die to a skeleton. But this is pretty much me killing 100 mobs. Fishes are the fastest way to do it because they just keep spawning. You don't actually have to keep running around. And it's kind of just something passive you can do while you're playing. So. And then I got the sand, and then I got gravel because it's time to get 64 concrete. Woo! Which actually takes longer than you think. I can't wait to show this montage. We need red dye. And I'm kind of showing you towards the ends of the game, or, you know, the last couple things, because it's 11-11. It's a close game. And then you know what time it is. Concrete montage incoming. And then this is a little water cave I found, and I'm like, okay, hopefully I can find the cave under and hopefully mine diamonds. I have no idea what he's been doing. I presume he was going for concrete and mobs like me, and I'm like, oh, we found diamonds. We're gonna get ourselves a win, unless I get the worst timing ever. No, I actually won this game. It was a close game, and it shouldn't have been that close. Honestly, I just gotta keep working on a couple things. Welcome to game number 2. We got another swamp. Yay! This is me picking goals. You don't really care that much about it, but it's okay. The goal here is to get mob kebab and item frame, which you'll be able to see more clearly in a second. And I'm getting what? Oh, he gets break any tool. I honestly didn't see that on the board. That's one of the things I missed. I don't see every goal on the board, but it's okay. I'm gonna make a new axe to thin some cows out and get some item frames. Then he got mob kebab. I have no idea how he got 5 mobs or whatever. And then I started looking for the witch hut, and for the life of me, I cannot spot it. And you'll see later in the video why I could not spot the witch hut. It is a very stupid thing, because I'm like, did I go the wrong direction? I actually planned this. And then he starts beating me on Stone Age, so I'm like, I'm a little bit behind, but it's okay. We're going to try our best. And then the goal was to get dry kelp block as our goal. That was kind of what we were trying to do, so we had to get a furnace and get the move on. Then I'm going to start getting kelp by boating around in a very inefficient way and start smelting. And then I'm like, okay, as it's melting, I did some multitasking. And then he beat me to the dry kelp block. I'm like, oh my lord. It's the most annoying thing when someone just beats you to a goal. But I go in here, I'm like, food, okay, we can get compost. The chance he gets compost is unlikely, especially he went back for the witch. And I got enchanted armor, which was a nice surprise. And then we work on composting foods here. I think I killed Bat, which I felt like he just sniped out of nowhere. And you definitely want to know I got iron instead of just magically appearing in your inventory. Isn't that weird when people do that in videos? Like, items just appear. And we got gold. Hey, we need that too. Hey, more iron. Oh, guess what? He got bone block. Wah, wah, wah. And me not finding that witch hut is coming to bite me. Because I wasn't able to craft crafter. But the reason I couldn't find the witch hut, it was behind trees. Which is crazy is the reason I missed it. But we still need the redstone because we can get clock from this. And we couldn't crit, which was the most painful thing ever. But here's clock. And then you know what's funny? This is a goal I always lose and I never take it. But I am going for firework out of a crossbow. So we have to start killing some creepers. Oh man. And now I'm only down by 1, so it's definitely possible for me to win. And then another BT. I was kind of hoping a diamond for a music disc, and of course I get unlucky. But hey, I see some piggies over there. And I recently found out you can breed pigs with potatoes. I don't know why you would ever do that, but I don't know what pigs eat potatoes, but news to me. Then he got copper armor, which I was like, whatever, because I had a curse of binding chestplate and I could not do it. And then I had to go back to the swamp and I wasted time because I forgot to shear a swamp bind for the unique banner patterns. And I just did it last game, you would think. And then I started making my way to the nether to get the basalt goal. And I'm gonna get the enter nether, and then this is probably the most heartbreaking thing ever. Mind you, look at the progress. If I was half a second, if I didn't look around, if I didn't doodle around, it's whatever. But then I ended up going back to the overworld. This little magnet cube was a little annoying because he was just in front of the portal. But then I place this, and then, oh wait, I'm telling you, these 1 seconds actually, it's gonna bite me later. This little time waste. Like, it's crazy how much time waste makes a difference in this. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been winning these banner pattern things, so I'm gonna keep picking this goal. Like, I low-key like it, and I don't know. And mind you, he got diamonds, so he had music disc and a jukebox, so I was like, okay. And it's gonna come back to bite later. You don't gotta worry about that. And then I go back to the ocean I was at to get glow squids. Like, I wish I got glow squids earlier, but yes, it's weird. Do I spend time later or do I spend time now? And there's no glow squids here, which is sad. But I'm like, hey, I get diamonds here. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I can go for an enchantment table. And you'll just see how this entire sequence plays out. Oh, I fell over there. Is that gonna matter? Am I gonna be slightly behind? Oh wait, I don't have water. Oh no. I'm telling you, there were just little things like Oh, I got water. I'm gonna be fine, right? He gets ice bucket challenge. Like, if I'm literally just It was so frustrating. And this is a close game. I'm gonna be down 9-11 because he's mining obsidian unless he doesn't have a book. I'm like here mining obsidian. Maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope. Maybe. It takes like 10 years to mine obsidian, but don't worry. This will be over soon. Cause I have 1 obsidian in my inventory. I'm like maybe I have the advantage, right? Maybe he doesn't have lapis. You gotta think about these things. That's why I didn't give up on it. And then I'm like, oh wait, I can craft the enchantment table. Oh, you know what's crazy? In that time I went to go craft the enchantment table, I did not even have diamonds to make the enchantment. I'm such an idiot. But now I'm like, hey, we need to get back to the nether. And then I get this similar trash nether spawn and enjoy this montage of me going absolutely nowhere. This is in 16 times speed, but I got all mushrooms, so I was a little happy about that. But keep enjoying this montage. This is how much time I wasted because I was looking for a nether fortress and I kept finding bastions, which is so infuriating. And I was also looking to breed hoglins to get 6 breeded animals, but realistically, I just played this game so bad. That's why this is the name of the video. I'm like, hey, breed hoglins, and then this other guy just did not want to eat it. And I had to double check because, you know, these mobs are finicky, but I was like, okay, eat bread. And then I had to bridge so far for these striders. Like, look how long that bridge, I don't know if you even got to glimpse it. And then enjoy this bastion loveliness. I'm not even gonna speak during this. It's 11:11. Like, I may need to get back to the overworld. You got warp sign. Now I'm done speaking. Oh, I forgot to block it. I made it out alive. Can we come back and clutch this game? We were down 2. We need Jeb's sheep. I think I have more iron than him. That's why I was looking in those chests. But I'm like, I need to force a fortress. I need to. And you're never gonna believe what happens. You might believe it. If you know, you know. I found 2 more bastions on the way, and you ready for it? I don't know how I died to the piglin brute somehow, but whatever. And since I died, I'm not gonna lie. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I totally came back and won and got all my stuff. That's what happened.